Good morning, champion. This is your wake-up call. Hi, I'm SkipJWilliams. Today's message is 10,000 hours and counting. There's a big difference between telling somebody that you want to be the best versus putting in the work to become the best. In other words, it's very easy for you to say, oh, I want to be the best. But my question to you is, are you putting in the work to become the best? In the book, The Outliers, Malcolm Gladwell talks about the 10,000 hour rule, which is it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert or a master in your profession. You see, a lot of times we don't think about that part of success. We just look at the end results of success. Like I always say, no one really sees what goes into success. In other words, the hard work, the adversities, the challenges, all the letdowns, all the trials and tribulations of success. All they see is the end result, which is called quote unquote success. When it comes to the 10,000 hour rules, we can go many times over of greatness. In other words, we can talk about LeBron James and how it took him years to become successful at his career in the NBA. We don't think about how many hours he had to put in to become an MVP of the NBA. We don't think about that part. We don't think about all the hours that Michael Jordan had to go through before he became a legendary basketball player. We don't think about the long hours as well as what they had to go through to succeed. We don't think about the long hours Oprah Winfrey had to go through as well as still go through on today's effort to be the best in her profession. You see, it takes 10,000 hours to be great, but it's all about putting in the work to become great. Anybody can say, I want to be great. Anybody can say, I want to be the best. Anybody can say all of those things. But like I always say, when it comes to talk is cheap. In other words, your actions will speak louder than anything. You can say what you want, but it will be your action that will display your results. In other words, you can say, I want to be the best, but it will be your actions every single day that giving your best effort every single day to be the best. Don't talk about it, be about it. You heard me. Don't talk about being the best. Put in the effort to be the best, because when you put in the effort, you will eventually become the best, but you got to stop talking. In other words, you got to back up your talk with action. If you're going to say something, do it. You heard me. If you're going to say what you're going to do it. You want to be the best. If you say you want to be the best, do it. If you want to be great, do it. Why? Because you have greatness inside of you. But if you're not taking action toward your greatness every single day to enhance your greatness, what are you doing? If you're talking about, I want to be great, what are you doing? If you want to be the best, what are you doing? To be great, you got to put in the effort. In other words, you can't just talk about it. You got to be about it. Every second of the day, your goal should be like, you know what? I'm aiming toward that today. Whatever your goal may be, it may be your dreams. It may be your ideas. It may be your vision, whatever that may be. You want to become a millionaire? That should be your action every single day. Every second of the day counts. Think about that. Every second of the day count. Why? Because those 10,000 hours start adding up. In other words, those seconds of the day start adding up to those 10,000 hours. So if you're not putting in the work every single day to get better toward those 10,000 hours, what are you doing? Because if you're not taking advantage of the day towards those 10,000 hours, you're going to be behind 10,000 hours. Think about that. The person that's out there succeeding have put in their 10,000 hours. What are you doing every day? Think about that. You can look at a professional basketball player or a football player or an athlete on TV. Okay, they put in their hours. They're constantly practicing to get better. That's what I mean by 10,000 hours and counting. Because in other words, you have these professionals have already hit their 10,000 hours, but they're still going. Think about that. They're still going. It took LeBron James many years to become an MVP, but he's still going. It took Oprah Winfrey many years to become a billionaire, but she's still going. You see, it is possible, but you got to put in the work every day to get better. Don't talk about it, be about it. But most of all, start putting in your 10,000 hours, because it's amazing. Check this out. It's amazing how somebody can go to a part-time job or even a full-time job and work 40 hours a week for someone else. But the same people don't take at least 1 minute to 30 seconds, to 30 minutes, to an hour towards their own dreams. Think about that. I don't think you heard me. It's amazing how people can go to a part-time job and a full-time job and work 40 hours a week. And some people even work overtime. But then again, those same people never take action toward their own dreams. In other words, they're helping everybody else fulfill their dreams. They're helping their employers fill their dreams, but they're not even fulfilling their own dreams. So all of a sudden they come home disappointed, depressed. Why is that? Because they know inside They have greatness inside of them, but they also know inside they're not fulfilling their dreams. In other words, they're helping everyone else fulfill their dreams, but they're not even fulfilling their own dreams. So they go through the day feeling depressed. Why? Because they understand that they have more inside of them, but they're not giving more on a daily basis. I love helping people succeed, and that's what I love to do on a daily basis. That's why I come to you every day on the wake-up call. My goal on the wake-up call is to help you elevate to that next level. Why? Because we all need help somehow, some way, and I'm here to help you succeed. But my question to you is, what are you going to do to help yourself succeed today? Think about that. What are you going to do today towards your 10,000 hours? What are you going to do today to make yourself better than you were yesterday? In other words, what are you going to do today towards your greatness? Because you have greatness inside of you. But the question to you need to ask yourself every day is, what am I going to do today toward my 10,000 hours? When you wake up, you should be aiming toward your 10,000 hours instead of staying in the bed for like 8 hours or 10 hours or 12 hours. That's a full-time job within itself. Think about that. You stand in the bed for 8 hours or 10 hours or 12 hours. I understand you need to get your sleep. I got that part. But then again, some people oversleep by just staying in bed too long, to the point that they wonder why their day is going by so fast. They wonder why they're not fulfilling their dreams. They wonder why everybody is bypassing them and living their own dreams, but they see them on TV living their dreams, but they're not fulfilling their own dreams. So what they would rather do? Stay in bed and look at TV and be entertained by the people that are fulfilling their own dreams. Oh my goodness. Why would you want to just sit there all day and do nothing while everybody else is passing you by and succeeding? Think about that. You can succeed if you put in the effort. You can succeed if you become better than you were yesterday. My question to you is, what are you going to do today towards your 10,000 hours? Until tomorrow, this is SkipJWilliams saying, have an outstanding day.